You need to post several times a day on TikTok to grow over there. 2 to 3 times a day. 1 minute videos where you sit or stand and speak directly in front of the camera. Speak right into the camera. No dancing, no pointing with your finger toward the text flying on the screen like we see on Instagram. No, on TikTok you just speak in front of the camera directly and say your message, express your mind, talk about what you think, your thoughts, say something motivational or uplifting, or some tips and tactics or strategies to make you better at anything. Any helpful stuff that you can say directly in front of the camera within 1 minute. Try to hit the 1 minute mark. Like make a 1 minute video on TikTok. Not just 15 seconds. Aim for 1 minute and keep speaking until you cross the 1 minute mark and it stops recording. Try to put some background music on your video that that has a very low volume so that it does not cover your voice when you speak. Make sure that the volume of the music is not too high to make people decipher or understand what you're saying. The volume of music generally is way higher than your voice. It can make you speak, but nobody can understand what you're saying. Yeah, so to that extent, like you need to make the volume of the music 7%, for example, 6%, 9%, and your own voice make it to 100% in the adjustment of the volume while you're still making the TikTok video. So try to make the volume of the music in the background about 9%, barely audible, barely audible, yeah, barely audible. It doesn't have to be too loud because it might not entirely cover your voice or mask it, but still it's too distracting. We cannot focus on the message that you're saying. We're just listening to the music and ignoring what you're saying. So make it too low, but not 0% here. Pick something that does not have a high beat to it, because the drums will be, or the beat will be too high. The music part in the background is very important. It's important for the algorithm. Also, the algorithm is not gonna act upon your videos and push them until you are consistent for a very long time. Consistent by 2 TikToks a day, for example, for months, like 2 to 3 months, at least 1 month. The algorithm doesn't work, meaning it doesn't push your videos to your followers. It doesn't push it to people who are already following you. In order to bypass that, keep using hashtags. You gotta resort to hashtags even on TikTok. You put them in the description, not in the comments. In the comments, it doesn't work, like not like on Instagram. On Instagram, we put the hashtags like 30 in the comments, and it's okay. It works as if it is in the captions. But on TikTok, do not put the hashtags in the comments. You put them in the description, the tiny place reserved for the description of your video, which is corresponding to the caption on Instagram. So some hashtags to be put in the caption or the description of your TikTok video. Fill it, like put 10 hashtags if you can, until there's no space to put any text in the description. Keep using hashtags until you run out of space in the description. It's okay. Don't explain what the video is about. People are going to understand what the video is about by listening to it in the first 3 seconds. Just going through the first 2 to 3 seconds of your video will make them understand what the video is about. Also, the type of hashtags that you're using will explain the category of the video, or the realm under which this video falls. So you don't have to write a message in the description and say that the message took the entire space and there's no place for the hashtags. No, use the entirety of the description for hashtags. This is how you can attract new followers on TikTok at the beginning, because the algorithm is dead. It does nothing for you. It's totally not on your side, and it's not trying to push your videos to the people who are already following you. Worse than Instagram. The kind of organic reach that Gary Vee used to talk about, that was in the past. The organic reach of TikTok is no longer what it used to be in 2019. Still, if you pass above a certain amount of followers or a certain number of followers, the algorithm still does a massive organic reach that is very helpful for your videos. It will push them very well. Maybe more than the rest of social media at the moment. So yeah, the algorithm is like almost silent at the beginning, but after some point, the algorithm starts working very well for you. This is the same case with YouTube. It's like you post your videos and it gets 0 views, literal 0. This is not an exaggeration. We're not saying 1.8k views is 0. No, it's a literal 0. Nobody saw your YouTube video, even if it's epic. After some point, you start getting like 100 subscribers a day and 1,000 subscribers a day. There are people who are like that. Even though the quality of the videos, is almost the same. So YouTube starts to help you greatly after 9,000 or 10,000 followers or subscribers. It helps you better than the majority of other platforms. For example, Instagram. For example, LinkedIn. The amount of organic reach that you can get from YouTube is higher than that which you can get from LinkedIn if you have 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's more than the organic reach that you can get for 500,000 followers on LinkedIn, for example. Although LinkedIn is preached by people like Gary Vee to be one of the places that has the best and most organic reach ever at the moment. You gotta understand that YouTube is important, and it's not just good for its organic reach. You gotta use YouTube anyway. You gotta resort to YouTube anyway and put all your long videos on YouTube anyway. But when it comes to organic reach, YouTube is one of the best places. But you will not experience that insane help of the algorithm of YouTube until you pass 9,000 to 10,000 subscribers already. At the beginning, when you're still below 1,000, you feel like you are talking to the void, like no one is listening, no one is watching, nobody knows you exist. You feel you're alone, floating in space. Nobody's aware of your content or your videos, or nobody knows you exist. Yeah, that is at the beginning in YouTube. You can say that the same is true for TikTok. The problem is Gary Vee hyped TikTok too much and told you that you would get 200 views by posting your first video on TikTok with 0 followers. That is false. Maybe that was true like 2018, 2019, but not now. Definitely not in 2020 or 2021. This is not just like last month or last 2 weeks, the organic reach of TikTok dropped. No, this was the case since the very beginning of 2020, maybe even late 2019. There was no special thing about the organic reach of TikTok if you had 0 followers. It doesn't push your videos or TikToks anywhere. But after you pass a certain amount of number of followers and a certain high engagement, it's not just the number of followers that counts, a certain high engagement on TikTok, enough for the algorithm to wake up, they will still they will then push your TikTok videos way beyond your imagination. People get thousands of followers on TikTok easily. People who have 500,000 followers on YouTube have 5 to 50 million followers on TikTok. It sounds crazy, but it's real. The same person that struggles so hard for years, and they have made like massive reputations. They are like kings and queens of YouTube. The people who are the best on YouTube, who consider themselves to be blowing it and very insanely successful on YouTube. For every 500,000 subscriber they have, they could get 5 million followers on TikTok. It's not easy, but the potential over there is worth exploitation and taking advantage of. This is a platform that you shouldn't give it a pass. You shouldn't ignore. You shouldn't say, nah, TikTok is not for me. It's for dancing girls. No, do not treat TikTok as a platform that is for dancing and for ridiculous stuff. People are posting very, deep content that is, full of logic and full of deep thoughts and speculation and theories, and like people are posting highly complex stuff over there. It also motivational, also whatever you see on any other platform, you get 1 minute of it on TikTok. This is what I want you to know. Anything that takes place, anything worthy of respect that takes place on any other social media platform, you get a 1 minute video of it on TikTok. It is not for something in particular. Anything that you do anywhere could be done on TikTok. So please take advantage of this platform. There's no excuse for you to not jump over there. It is not too late for you. It's more important than Clubhouse. It will always be more important than Clubhouse, because people can go back and binge to your content from 2 to 3 years ago on TikTok easily. Clubhouse, you can't go back to what people said years ago, or even days ago, or even hours ago. It's like stories. But on TikTok, you can go and, notice the difference in the character of the person, or what they say, or what you used to do, or the maturity of the personality behind the account for compared to what they are today or this year, and compare it to what they were like a few years ago. That is something exceptional. You also get tons of value. I personally get more value from Gary Vee on TikTok than I get from Instagram. He sometimes posts stuff that are not posted anywhere on Instagram. He also feels that he has the luxury to do what he wants more on TikTok, because he's not trying to avoid losing followers on Instagram, on TikTok, that as he is afraid of losing followers on Instagram. So he follows a certain pattern on Instagram that he doesn't follow on TikTok. So it's an opportunity. If you feel stuck by creating a certain type of content on some social media platform, and you feel like you have more to offer and you have more to say, but if you post more, you'll start losing followers because of the spamming phenomenon, and people don't want 10 posts from you a day, you have the option of expanding to other platforms. You don't have to repurpose your content and sit there and feel, I have more to say today, but I'm holding myself back because I cannot post it anywhere, because I've already posted 15 pieces of content on every social media platform I'm on already. So this is where not repurposing your content on every social media platform comes in handy. You have the option to speak, you have the lane to say new stuff on other social media platforms if you post unique content to every social media platform you're on. Also, if you're not on only one place, like you're only on Instagram, you would have the luxury of saying what you want without feeling that you're restricted by the number of posts that you can make per day. This is very important. I, for example, feel that I can post like 15 pieces of content on LinkedIn. and there is nothing wrong with that, and there is no problem with that. But I can't do the same on Instagram. I cannot do the same on Instagram. As I have explained ample times before, on Instagram, you cannot post more than once a day under any circumstances. Don't. If you have something to say, don't say it and delay it and keep waiting, keep holding it until a few days pass, then make that piece of content on Instagram. Do not just keep posting on Instagram and wonder why you're not blowing up over there, why you aren't getting any traction, why aren't you getting any significant number of followers like everybody else is doing, why you will never cross 2,000 followers on Instagram. So in this case, I still, as a creative person, have a lot to say. I have countless ideas running in my head and that I want to post somewhere. And I cannot do this on Instagram. This is where other social media platforms come in handy. This is where other outlets will be useful, will come in handy. I can go to LinkedIn and post 15 times. What if I cannot go to LinkedIn again today? Like I already crushed it on LinkedIn. Like I need to shut up. I need to stop talking on LinkedIn. I cannot post 5 times more today on LinkedIn. I already posted 15 times. What can I do now? I go to Twitter, it's too high turnover. Like it is so, it has a very high turnover of posts. So Twitter cannot be the place where I can speak my mind and feel that what I have said wasn't thrown in the trash can. So Twitter is still important, but it is not the answer for what I'm talking about here. And on Facebook, you cannot grow significantly from zero or from scratch by the organic route. You gotta utilize paid ads or you have no chance. So you need another platform where you can speak your mind freely without worrying about the fact that you cannot post more to your followers, to the same people today on this same platform. So you move on to another platform. This is why diversity and having a variety of platforms that you're on is very helpful. It helps you to be able to post like this is the first thing that you've said today, because this is a new platform. If I went to TikTok, for example, and made 3 TikToks, this is new. This is the first time today or tonight that I have spoken to my followers over there. So I will not be spamming them. I still did not break the rule of posting once on Instagram because I now posted on TikTok instead of Instagram. So you gotta be on multiple platforms for the sake of cultivating your creativities, for the sake of not telling yourself to shut up when you have more ideas that you want to say and they do not fit, to be put in your book or to be blogged about. You gotta. It is a small idea. Like you need to be persistent. You need to be, don't give up. Something that is a soundbite that takes like 15 seconds to be covered. You don't go and make an entire blog post for that. You don't create an entire chapter in your next book because of this idea. So it's helpful to throw that idea in a social media platform so that it does not stay in your head or gets thrown into the trash can or forgotten. This is very important for cultivating your creativity. You gotta, whenever you think a good thought or have a good idea, you gotta put it in a piece of content. This idea cannot be put always in a chapter in your next book or any book that you're working on or will be working on in the future. It cannot fit a blog post. It cannot fit a YouTube video. You cannot post 50 YouTube videos a day. That's insane. What are you gonna do in this case? This is where being on several social media platforms, this This is where this trick becomes handy. This is where being on several social media platforms comes in handy, or becomes, very helpful or useful. So you gotta try TikTok. That is very important. Please do not miss the opportunity. Do your best. Good luck out there.